Start. Hello, good afternoon to everyone and once again. So to begin the session, I would like to invite Mr. Saeed Al Abri. Is he joining us? I believe no. So let's move on. Mr. Mithileshwar Thakur, are you there?
I am there.
I
Am I
request
audible?
you to please speak. Yes.
I couldn't hear you. Can you please repeat?
Yeah, you may go ahead with your presentation or whatever you want to share.
Yeah, I think we have hurriedly got a presentation made because I think we got the information last minute. So I'll just, I'm Mithileshwar Thakur, I'm Secretary General APC. I'll just share my presentation. Is the presentation visible to others?
Yes, it is visible. Yes, yes.
It's
Please make
it's
it full
visible.
screen.
Okay, okay. So I believe this meeting actually has been arranged, I believe, on the background of India-Oman trade agreement and all. So, and the importance, of course, so I would speak the opportunity that it has created for the textile and apparel sector in general and apparel sector in particular. Well, you see, the textile and apparel industry has a very glorious past and a very, rich heritage. And now it occupies of course, the place of pride, mostly on account of its employment generation capacity. So briefly about textile and apparel industry, you know that India is one of the major producers of textile and apparel. We have the largest infrastructure of fiber, whether it is natural fiber of cotton, jute, or it is synthetic fiber like polyester cotton, polyester viscose, and nylon acrylic and all that. Huge employment generation capacity. In fact, the entire sector, generates employment of more than 45 million directly and some 100 million indirectly. We are the sixth largest exporters of textile and apparel in the world, and occupies almost 4% of global share. And the currently, I believe, the market size of Indian textile and apparel industry is almost 184 billion US dollar, 147 domestic, and some 37 $1 billion in the export market. And the projection is that by 2030, we should be occupying somewhere, and we should be reaching somewhere not less than 350 billion US dollar, $250 billion in domestic and some $100 billion in exports. Well, we know that in spite of a lot of effort on the part of industry and the government together, I think the India's apparel story actually has not moved the way we would have liked it to be, because I think our export curve has largely flattened over the years. And now that we were about to grow, I believe a lot of global headwinds and supply chain disruptions have again, proved to be has kind of undone the good effort. Now we know that there are certain, established demand and supply challenges that we have in the system. If you have a look at that, you will notice that we have capacity augmentation issues. We do not have enough capacity. Then you have one sector.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mithileshwar Thakur.
Yeah, sorry
Mr.
for
Thakur,
the speech. Yeah.
sorry, we had some kind of
interruptions. So this was just to confirm, but good to have you, Mr. Thakur. So please do continue. This is Ambassador.
Yeah, I think I was about
Thank you.
to. Okay. So let me then finish it off now that we have started. I think, yeah. So we have that, the major problem with the industry is that our product offerings are not aligned to the global demand requirements. There's the lack of sync, and then of course the our cotton MMF imbalance is there because we are largely a summer centric cotton garment exporting country. So the synthetic garmenting is missing from the scene, and that's why there's the introduction of PLI to basically augment that kind of capacity in MMF making. But the point is that largely on account of the absence of MMF ecosystem, the conducive MMF ecosystem, I think we have not been doing well, and the government and industry are now have joined hands basically to bridge that kind of a gap. We have labor issues, that shortly being addressed. There are certain skill gaps, the productivity issue is there. I mean, we are not as productive as Bangladesh and Vietnam. I would not like to go into numbers because I think we do not have enough luxury of time and all that. We have high overtime. Now that we know that labor codes have been now redefined and a lot of labor laws have been compressed into 4 codes. So I think some of these will sooner address rather than later.
Here, Mr. Thakur, if you don't mind, can you make your presentation full screen, because it's a split screen that we see here, reducing the overall impact. So the left screen,
wait.
you make it slide show बनाइए इसको. हाँ, शाबाश. Continue.
Yeah. So that is it. Some technical glitch from my side, I believe. Yeah. So some of the recent initiatives that has been taken, like the export promotion mission has been launched. We're talking about Niryat Protsahan and Niryat Disa. The interest subvention scheme is built to. So some financial, trade finance based and some non-financial export system has been built into export promotion mission. Then you have labor code. You have government has taken initiative basically to improve the productivity of cotton, because I think our cotton productivity is well below global average. Then there was move basically to put energy into this sector, because there were a lot of complaints that some QCO, quality control orders, were issued on the critical textile inputs like viscose fiber and polyester fiber, which has been removed by the government. Then that government has taken a lot of initiative. PLI scheme was introduced basically to bridge that gap of cotton MF imbalance. You had PM Mitra parks, so some 7 PM Mitra parks have been put in place basically to integrate the value chain, because India is one of those countries next to China. I believe India is the only country which has the presence of the entire, textile value chain from farm to fashion. But then the chain was this fragmented. So there's an effort to integrate this. There are efforts towards our suggestion has been that we should provide enough focus for branding, because unless you brand your, unless the local brands go global, I believe the realization will remain low, and we won't be able to reach the target that we have set for ourselves. Then we want continuity and stability in the government policy making, so that the exportation plan in advance. Yeah, you know that in the recent past, post 2021-22, I believe we have entered into series of FTAs, and some of them very important ones, like deal with UK and European Union particularly, which has been dubbed as the mother of all deals. So that will open huge opportunities for the entire textile and apparel sector, and will put us provide us level playing field vis-a-vis competitor countries like Bangladesh, Vietnam, Turkey, and so a lot of effort is being made. We want that skill gaps should be addressed. Some product specific skill development strategies should be put in place. Investment should come from countries like Korea and Taiwan, to improve our textile technology, particularly in the synthetic garmenting. Then we want, because currently, there is a huge demand because the quality of synthetic fabric that's available currently in India is not of the global standards. So it is being imported. So we wanted some flexibility in sourcing the imports. So a lot of suggestions we have made. There was a scheme called for, modernization of textile infrastructure. I think I'm taking a lot of time. So there's a proposal from the government that this scheme will come in a new avatar because there's a move to modernize and to do some kind of technological evolution in the entire garmenting ecosystem, particularly in important clusters. So all that is being done, and we keep on making suggestions from. As far as India-Oman trade exchange is concerned, Oman is not a big market as such. But I urge people that now, the current generation FTAs should not be viewed from the narrow prism of only market access in terms of goods and services. It is beyond that. It is a long-term relationship, and now these new FTAs have a whole lot of subjects, of engagements, and it is basically they are transformative in nature and covers a whole lot of issues. Basically, these are more of a strategic partnership rather than only a trade deal of goods and services. Then this is the import scenario. I mean, like I said, the import basket of Oman is not something to write home about. But then I think with our deeper engagement, because the US tariff issue actually has taught us that it is not advisable to critically depend on some select markets, because any downturn in those select markets can basically create unforeseen development. So maybe the India-Oman deal could be one of those, provide opportunity basically to diverse, market diversification exercise. So these are some of the figures, which are the products that are in demand in Oman, because generally we find that what we offer and what the particular market requires, there has to be some kind of a synergy in that, because unless that happens, I think you are not able to take fullest advantage of the FTAs, because we have seen that in markets like Japan and Korea, despite getting zero duty access, I think we could not, boost our exports. So particularly in garment sector, I think our design, our pattern, our offerings, our style, everything has to be in consonance with the market demand. So we have kind of launched a designer exchange program with Japan. We want to explore those same strategy in Korean market as well. So I think Oman, the West Asia, has, of course, we have a strategic partnership with West Asia. So the Oman FTA will in that sense, be a game changer. So these are some of the things I think. If there's any particular query on any such thing, I think I would be more than willing to answer. So that's about it. I thank you very much. I think I have consumed a lot of your time. But nonetheless, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Thakur. Thank you very much.
Mr. C.R. Rai, Co-Chair Textile Committee, PhD CCIE and CMD and CR Textile.
I would request everyone who speaks to limit to maximum 5 minutes, because we have a series of speakers. Company level, we will limit to 1 minute, but the aggregator level, like the AEPC and also the PhD Chamber of Commerce, we will be assigning 5 minutes maximum. So please limit to that and focus directly on what is the untapped potential, what are the new areas that can be handled in respect of Indian Oman. And the profile, etc., that can be quickly in 20% time. So 1 minute or so can be covered. 4 minutes on India Oman. Go ahead, PhD Chamber of Commerce.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I'll be sharing my presentation. Just tell me if you can see it. Can you see my presentation?
Let's see. It's still delay. Not yet. Yes.
Now
Make
is
it
it
full
visible?
screen.
Yeah. Yeah, can you see it now? Full screen?
Yes. So maybe 4 minutes to 5 minutes maximum. Go ahead.
Okay. So I will let my presentation is more granular level understanding of the market. So I'll just start with that. So in terms of the demographics, the estimated population is roughly 5.4 million on average. The population density is relatively low with urbanization of 85 to 87%. And in terms of the composition, the Omani citizens are roughly 55 to 60%. The expat population is 40 to 45%, with major population areas of Muscat, Salalah, Sohar, and Nizawa. Coastal regions are more densely populated due to trade, port, and economic connectivity. In terms of age structure, so maximum 15 to 64 years, the 72 to 75% of people. In terms of literacy, it is more than 95%, and higher education participation is increasing. Oman has a young and working age dominant population supporting labor intensive and service sector growth. Coming to more specifics in terms of geographic segmentation, as you look, Muscat is the market for premium urban retail market. And the strategy that we can have is we can push branded apparels, premium ethnic wear, so on and so forth. Salalah is a tourism driven demand with the, we can push resort wear, beach wear, hospitality, textiles, so on and so forth. In terms of the demographic segmentation based on income, so for the high level Omanis, you can have luxury fabrics, designer wear, and India strategy would be more towards the premium linen, silk blends and Indo-Arab fusion wear. Middle class, it's value for money fashion, so on and so forth. The age-based segmentation, youth, which is 80 to 30, the focus should be on fast fashion, athletic leisure, denim, families, children wear, home textiles, professional formal wear, because large population is service driven. Now coming to the HS code wise segmentation, I'm not going to read all of them. This is basically, if we deep down the HS level, what can be marketed in terms of product category and who will be the target customer is mentioned here. And lastly, the channel. So if you look at the HS code wise channels, the hypermarkets, the fashion boutiques, the hotel and hospitals, industrial procurement, and e-commerce, these are the relevant HS code that India business can target. With those words, thank you for your time. And if there is any question, I will be highly obliged to answer to that.
Thank you, Sanat. Really very good presentation. Tell me one thing, all this Oman customization that you spoke of, is it based on your exclusive study of Oman, or this is more like a general understanding of the age bracket and therefore recommendation?
No. So we, because of a lot of FTAs being done in India, now we are trying to analyze one by one, looking at more deeper aspects of it, so that we can help our industry people, our members, to be more specific, to have a more granular view of what is happening there. Obviously, this is at this moment based on secondary sources, but this can be augmented with primary sources as and when the industry member feels that they want to do a deep dive.
The secondary sources are also based on the studies on Oman? Or
Yes.
it's a more general?
No. Studies based on Oman, studies done by various other secondary sources like World Bank and IMF and all those things.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Mr. Praful Wale, Executive Director, Textile Committee. Yeah, he is from the Cotton Textile Export Promotion Council.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. Are we audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Rakesh, can you please share the PPT? Sir, before I start this presentation, let me thank you, Embassy of India office for organizing this interesting session. And my presentation is basically an extension of AEPC only. So I will just quickly go through the statistical portion. Presentation is divided into 3 parts. First part is about the what is Texprosil and what kind of activities we are doing. And that is basically for the importers in Oman who want to invest in India. For that purpose, we have made this presentation. Sir, this is a very old council. It's a 70 plus year
please
old
keep
council.
it to maximum 5 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes now. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, this is a basic information of Export Promotion Council. I think we can skip it. Rajesh, can you just... Sir, these are the schemes which are available in India for the exporters. This side is basically for the FDI, the foreign importers, foreign businessmen, they want to invest in India. They can, take the advantage of these schemes. Various schemes are available for the exports, duty remission, duty exemption schemes. This is already explained by AEPC Secretary General. So we can go, Rakesh, can you just please? Sir, this is a snapshot of Indian textile and apparel landscape. This is also explained by AEPC, but this is quite bold slide. We are projecting $350 billion of export by 2030. And this can be achieved by organizing such kind of workshop and interactions with various embassies and overseas importers, organizing various trade promotional activities and rendering various schemes which are rendered by Department of Commerce and Ministry of Textiles, like recently announced export promotion mission scheme, which is this will help to achieve this target $350 billion. And sir, we the contribution of Indian textile in India's GDP is 2.3%, and the share of textile in global apparel trade is 4.5%, sir. Next slide, please. Sir, this is the vision of Indian textile industry drawn by Ministry of Textiles. We want to achieve $350 billion of combined market by 2030, and domestic market we are targeting 250 billion and exports 100 billion by 2030. Next slide. Keep it next. Sir, this I wanted to talk about the cotton textiles, only cotton. Which belongs to Texprosil. Cotton madams are, contributing 42% in overall exports, followed by cotton yarn and cotton fabric and raw cotton. Last year, we have achieved somewhere around $1.3 billion of exports to overseas. Next. Sir, these are the top 10 destinations of Indian cotton textile exports. Number 1 is USA, followed by Bangladesh, then Sri Lanka, UK, China, and other countries like UAE, Germany, Vietnam, Egypt, and Peru. Next. Sir, this is the overall trade between India and Oman. So if you just see the textile, as he rightly said, Thakur Sahab has rightly said that it's a very minuscule market. Last year, we have some $99 million of export, which includes textiles, RMG, and cotton textile. And if you see the cotton textiles, sir, it is only 6.39 million. And in that, cotton fabric share is actually more. Next. These are our top items of exports to Oman, sir. Sir, this is very important. If you just see cotton yarn, cotton fabric, and cotton made up, the second column from top, the cotton yarn, we are number 3 as far as imports of Oman is concerned, and the import is very minuscule, sir. It is 0.73 million. And cotton fabric, we are number 1. Oman is importing $10.53 million of cotton fabric. Out of that, $3.57 million we are exporting. 33%, 34% share is there, sir. So this can be achieved once the India-Oman agreement come in force. As regards made up, sir, we are at number 4 position, and our exports to Oman is 3.88 million, whereas their import is 42.73. Here there is a huge opportunity for cotton made up imports. And sir, raw cotton we generally don't encourage because it's a raw material and there is a scarcity of raw material availability in India. So we generally don't focus on exports of raw cotton. Next. Sir, this is the total merchandise trade. This is to give a just idea about what kind of merchandise trade between India and Oman. If you just see the textile and clothing, it is, I think we have already discussed this. Bharat Tex, I think you can, if you could just...
Sir, this is an important opportunity. Total 11 councils in a consortium are inviting the Omanese industry to India Typically, this buyer program that we have offered, we will send a more detailed note to you. Following complimentary facilities are offered to foreign buyers, including 4-night complimentary stay with breakfast, complimentary airport pickup, means right from their airport arrival till they are off, and from the hotel to the venue. And this is the largest show being held during July 14 to 17. We request our embassy also to kindly extend support to all the textile importers based in Oman who want to visit India can take this particular opportunity to visit India and being sponsored and taken care of for their sourcing needs. Thank you, sir.
Next. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Dr. Ajoy Bhattacharya, President of Textile and Apparel Development Association, Gujarat.
करें अटेंड क्या करें बंद करें
Good afternoon.
Dr. Ajoy. Yes.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sir, before I start, sir, very beautiful memory, sir. I visited Oman and led a delegation when Mr. Indramani Pandeyji was the ambassador, and have some very, very fond memories of Oman. Thank you so much for this opportunity, sir. Sir,
Excellent.
talking of Gujarat and talking of Surat per se, Surat produces approximately 80 million meters of fabric every day. It's a huge capacity building that Surat has made, and our strength lies in weaving, in processing, in terms of digital printing, and in value addition. And sir, I feel with my little experience that Oman is a very, very important opportunity and a very good market for us, because though it's a small market, but the strength of Surat is all about small runs. We do not need lakhs of meters or millions of pieces of garments to be supplied. Even a small turnaround of anywhere between 2,000 to 5,000, 10,000 garments is something on a value-added base Surat is capable of doing. That's one. Two, sir, recently we have, with the support of the Textile Ministry, Government of India, and the state government, we have initiated a activity for sustainability, because the new age fabric, the rpet fabric, the recycled fabric is all that is happening in Surat. And I believe that is one area where countries like Oman would be a fantastic market to be with. Even we can think in terms of collaborations, we can think of FDIs, we can think of transfer of our technologies to that country. And pertaining to the sustainability, sir, I'll just show you 2 to 3 slides that we did very recently. We did a CMAI Fab Show in Mumbai on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of April. And we made a theme pavilion there. And that theme pavilion basically had bamboo, it had banana, it had hemp, and we had other fibers also, sir. So this is the pavilion that we had made, and we had synergized it with 5 leading fashion institutes of the country, including NIFT Bangalore, including Pearl Academy, including JD, including Soft, and so on and so forth. And some beautiful garments were made out of the new age fabrics, sir, out of the fabrics that I have talked about. And it was the first time probably in India that we showcased a fashion show with that. Also, sir, just 2 days back, we ended the Vibrant Gujarat in Surat, in which we came up with the Sustainability Hill, sir. You can see it's a very beautiful concept, wherein we had got a hill made, sir, along with the solar power and the new age fabrics. Again, we had the bamboo, the banana, the hemp, the flex, the Himalayan grass. And sir, we showed the entire vertical from fiber to yarn to fabric and to garment. We showed the entire vertical there, and it was a very good experience for everyone. We could do something similar in Oman, sir. We could also help organize an exhibition of people from the industry from Surat, we could travel to Oman and do an exhibition there. So it's all about, sir, how we can synergize. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Arpan Shah, member of the Textile Committee of the Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
You already spoke, no?
No,
Different. Arpan? Next.
Mr. Rajesh Rawat, Executive Director, EPCH.
Handicrafts. Rawat?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Rajesh Rawat, Executive Director, EPCH. Sir, I do not have any presentation as such because of the short notice given to us. We had 2-3 meetings lined up in the morning. Sir, I'll give you a brief overview of what handicraft sector is all about. Sir, as you know, handicrafts are basically cluster-based activities, and we at EPCH, we have around 10,000 member exporters from all across the country, and we have offices, 10 offices across various clusters. The exports of handicrafts is roughly to the tune of 33,000 crores, with exports to Oman is around 122 crores only. And our major exporting destination has always been the affluent markets of US, Europe. And over the years, what we have done is we have tried to push our exports into some other regions as well. We have been trying to penetrate into the Latin American markets. We have UAE is one of our major markets, and Saudi Arabia we are trying to get into. Then we have also tried to explore exports into the markets of South Africa and Southeast Asia as well. In fact, Australia, New Zealand have also been good markets for us. As far as our exports to Oman is concerned, sir, as I said, that our exports is roughly around 9 million US dollars in 24-25 across all product categories. We compiled database based on 179 ITCH exports, and we have done an internal study on our own. And what we have found out is that since Oman is a market with good per capita income of around 20 to 25,000 US dollars, so the kind of items that we have found out to be explored to be exported to this market includes woodware, art metal, lighting, home furnishing, and giftable decor items. So these are some of a brief analysis that we have internally done, and we have disseminated information about the India-Oman FTA amongst our member exporters. And as you may be knowing, sir, we organize one of the world's largest handicraft fair, which is called IGF Delhi Fair. And we have been trying to push marketing campaign into the markets of Middle East to encourage many more buyers from that region to come to that fair, which is one of the largest fair in the world as far as handicraft is concerned, sir. So this is what we are doing currently. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Rawat. Now we have finished with the aggregator's presentation. We will be coming to Omani or Oman-based textile-related companies to first speak. Thereafter, we'll call the Indian side, company level. All of them will have to limit to 1 minute maximum, 20-30 seconds about their company credentials if they wish to focus, but our interest will be majority of the time should be focused on what are the opportunities for collaboration as they see at the company level. Thank you.
Yeah, now we will call Mr. Pratik Lunawala from Sohar Free Zone.
Pratik.
Namaskar, Your Excellency. I can just spend another 2 minutes maximum with a couple of slides to show the Indian people to know more about Sohar.
Sure.
Can you see my screens? Just a second.
Sohar Free Zone for Indians, it is one of the biggest free zones of Oman, bordering UAE. And the majority of exports happen from there, and Pratik is representing that space. We're waiting for his presentation. क्या हुआ भाई प्रतीक कहाँ रह गया आपका presentation?
सर मैंने शेयर कर दिया है सर.
शेयर ऊपर स्क्रीन पे लाना पड़ेगा ना आपको. Screen sharing हो रही है?
Is it visible now, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So, as rightly mentioned by everyone, this FTA will have a lot of opportunity for the textile sector. So this is the first slide which I would like to skip to give you more insight about Sohar. So why invest in Oman? Because if you see the world map, Oman is in the central part of Europe and Asia, North America and African region. And if I talk about India, we are very much connected to the Indian western part and the southern part of India. Sohar Port and Free Zone, as His Excellency mentioned, is Oman's biggest port. We are getting 80% export import of the entire country. It started in 2004. It's a joint venture company between Asiat Group, which is Government of Oman body, and Port of Rotterdam. And you can see this slide where you can see the Muscat is the capital of this country, and there is a 2 hours drive and you will reach to Sohar, and it is in the bordering country of UAE. So another 2 hours drive and you will reach to Abu Dhabi, and 3 hours drive you will reach to Dubai. So it's very near to the entire GCC market, but at the same time it is outside of the Strait of Hormuz, roughly around 185 kilometers before that. So we are seeing a lot of interest by the Indian people to invest here for the catering the entire GCC market. If I just talk about this facts and figures of our free zone, it is roughly 30 USD billion is invested so far. We got a huge amount of land parcel of 6,000 plus hectares. The container volume is more than 2.46 million containers. We have created 42,000 jobs so far, and 49 countries have invested so far in Sohar Port and Free Zone. We as a company contributing roughly 2.6% of the GDP of the Oman, and total throughput of entire port and free zone is 75 million tons. Just to give you an overview about all the ports and free zone and airports of Oman, we are topping this chart. Thereby, we are contributing roughly 40% of the total trade exchange volume of Omani ports and the free zone. And this is a master plan of port and free zone where we have got a port which is 2,200 hectares area, and free zone is 4,500 hectare area with connected 6-lane highway of 5 kilometers. This is the master plan of the port area, which has got all the different kind of cargoes to handle: dry bulk, break bulk, liquid, containers, agri-bulk, and ro-ro. And this is the bifurcation of this entire cargo volume, which is 72 million metric ton. We got a liquid bulk, a dry bulk, break bulk, STS. In free zone, we got a good amount of investment in last year, which is 968 million USD with 76 hectares, which we have leased out. This is a master plan of free zone where we've got all the different sectors which are operational: warehousing and logistics, petrochemicals, automotive, food and pharma, textile, general trading, plastic and chemicals, metal and minerals. So these are the 8 sectors in various clusters which we have developed. What are the key incentives which a person will get when they set up this unit? Up to 25 years of corporate tax holiday, no corporate tax, 100% foreign ownership to that particular Indian company. Custom duty is exempted on import and re-export of your goods. There is a single window clearance for all the permits and clearances. Overseas labor, that means 85% overseas labor is allowed. The rule says that you have to provide the jobs to 15% Omani nationals. There is a FTA with India, as we discussed, but there is a FTA with USA and Singapore also. So when somebody told about the US sanction, there was so much interest from the Indian textile players to set up their manufacturing plant in Oman and then export to USA. That is one of the key aspects which probably I would like to pitch in here to all the fraternity of textile out there in India. There is no repatriation restriction. There is a personal tax, income tax is 0, and there is no minimal capital required to start the business. As I said, Oman-US free trade agreement, roughly 50% of our total investors are utilizing this FTA from various different sectors. And we have a dedicated FTA advisor sitting in USA who can help any investors for the various analysis of sector-specific product process procedures for this FTA and custom rulings. A couple of Indian companies in Sohar are already there. So roughly 25% of total companies are from India. You can see the name of Jindal, Larsen and Turbo, Sabuji, Palonji, all are a bigger name. We got 60% of total employees are from India in our port and free zone. Roughly 2 USD billion is invested by Indian companies. And talking about the worldwide connectivity, we are connected to more than 85 ports globally. You can see India, if I talk about, there are 7 weekly services with 3 days of shipping time. So it is very near to India. Plus, you can reach out to Far East in 2 weeks of time, USA around a month, Saudi Arabia and Mediterranean Sea is roughly 2 weeks of time, and Red Sea is nearby. There is one game-changing railway network developing in UAE and Oman that is starting from Sohar. You can see this 238 kilometer of railway line connecting Sohar and Abu Dhabi, which will be up and running by 2027. And if I zoom out this map, you will see the entire GCC countries. So the the black color dotted lines are already constructed. The yellow color are under construction. A couple of photographs of our terminals, our port, Jindal Shadid, Stanway, Oman. There is a sugar refinery, flour mills, aluminium, OQ refineries. This is one of the things where probably the polyethylene, polypropylene, and downstream STP, LTP is easily available for some kind of a technical textile product. There is a plastic refinery. There is a urea and liquid terminal and modular fabrication yard and pellet yard, and couple of players in free zones: Anvira, Altaman, Madhav Surfaces, Dunes, Global Science, and corporate parks. So if I just need to summarize the last slide, we are providing the business-friendly environment and policies in Oman. There is a good amount of land available in port and free zone area for any kind of medium to large unit. Free zone is already having a 300 plus companies. Out of that, 25% companies are from India. We are having a one-stop shop body which can help a company to start the construction, commissioning, and post-operation. And one of the cheapest power and water which Oman is offering compared to the rest of the GCC countries. And we are out of Strait of Hormuz with more than 85 ports globally connected to reach out to any market, and one of the lowest cost of living compared to GCC countries, which is 30% less compared to UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and Qatar. So thank you so much. This is the last slide where we signed all this agreement last year. A couple of them are from various part of the world, and some awards which we received last year. And that is it. This is my contact details. If anybody would like to call me and know more about Sohar, I'll be more than glad to discuss with them. And this is a brief presentation. There are another 15-20 slides after this, which you can refer in the portal of Embassy, please. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Pratik. Just one question. Is there any textile company from India? I remember one having entered here, but not necessarily very good experience, but anyone which is functional and good?
Not apart from that, Ambassador sir, but we have got good amount of interest from Indian people in last 6 to 8 months of time when there was a Trump tariff was there. And recently also we have got a couple of interest from UAE based people who would like to set up their plant in those technical textile where there is a good amount of polyethylene, polypropylene available by OQ refinery, sir.
So as of now, there is no such positive experience. There was one negative, I know, but there's nothing
Yes,
positive
that's
as of now
5
in
years ago.
Oman, right?
Yes,
Okay.
you're right, sir.
Fair enough. Thank you, Pratik. So for very
Pleasure,
powerful
sir.
presentation. The last slide particularly was very insightful. Hopefully will be helpful to many companies joining us today. Thank you, Pratik.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Arpan Shah, Textile Committee member of the Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Arpan Shah.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Dear friends, please accept warm greetings from the Gujarat Chamber of Commerce and Industries, GCCI, the premier trade and industry organization in Gujarat. GCCI is the apex body of all trade and industry related association of the state of Gujarat in India. We have the significant presence right since our inception 7 decades back in the year 1949. We have more than 7,500 direct members and 250,000 plus indirect members. We enjoy excellent rapport with Government of Gujarat and provide our inputs and suggestions in formulation of trade and industry related policies of the state. We have served as the state partner in Gujarat's economic signature event, Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit. As Gujarat is a leading player in textile and apparel across India, we are very much excited about the implication of India-Oman CEPA in terms of textile and apparel. I am pleased to share with you that we at GCCI play important role in promoting textile and apparel in Gujarat through our Farm to Fashion Expo, which we organize every year to promote this sector. The India-Oman Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, CEPA, is a major win for the Indian textile and apparel sector, primarily due to the elimination of import duties and improved market access. It is hardlining that the agreement removes the previous 5% custom duty of Indian textile and apparel products. This provides immediate price competitiveness against major global rivals like China, Bangladesh, and Turkey. We appreciate the potential of Oman's textile and apparel market with significant import both in textile and apparel. We are confident that the B2B opportunities will help us reach the broader Gulf Cooperation Council GCC region, West Asia, and East Africa. We appreciate the opportunities in the area of ready-made garment, man-made fiber textile, jute, and silk products, and look forward to explore B2B opportunities here. We invite all stakeholders to join us to explore B2B opportunities in the light of India-Oman CEPA, especially for textile and apparels. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Arpan. Thank you.
Mr. Shabir, resident head of Lulu Oman.
Lulu, the hypermarket Oman representative.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, and distinguished guests. I'm Shabir. Yeah, good to see you, Your Excellency. See, I'm Shabir, Director of Lulu Oman. Along with me, joining Mr. Zohair Chitalwala. He is our group BDM for fashion and lifestyle. We are a hypermarket chains based here for the last 26 years, because we are a big player in the entire GCC, and we have started our operation in Oman in 2000, early 2000. Traditionally, we are buying textile and fashion lifestyle goods from India. We have got our own sister concerns in multiple cities in India, and we are as far as in Oman is concerned, we have 32 stores. We are spread across Oman quite geographically quite very well. And with this CEPA agreement, of course, we will be benefiting that 5%, that advantage is there. And otherwise also, we are traditional importers of Indian textile materials and ready-made garments. Zohair bhai, can you switch on the...
Thank you, Shabir. I don't know what you wanted to switch on, but we heard you out very well. Thank you very much. Everybody knows.
I know. I was trying to connect my colleague, Zohair. In fact, he was joined from Abu Dhabi. I think he's got some technical issues. Anyhow, we look forward to, to partner with our Indian counterparts. And we are all attending all the events already.
Yeah. I think PhD Chamber of Commerce presentation did indicate which
this is Zohair,
can
as
actually
Mr.
get
Shabir
introduced
our
via...
director from Oman, has introduced me to you for working Lulu for the last 30 years. We have been direct importers from India to Oman, lots of textiles, and we have been getting good support from the Indian government. And as Shabir just said, that CEPA will be one of the very, very important signing structure which will help Oman and India to grow the trade business very, very huge. So yes, we are giving full support as our CDM, Mr. Yusuf Ali, is very close, very closely watching with the Indian government and the Omani government of increasing the business. And we are here with 32 stores in Oman, as Shabir just said that. And we hope that we can grow much better with all the support from the Indian government and the Omani government. So we are very well doing right now in Oman, and we hope to increase much better in the future also.
Good to hear that. Thank you very much, Zubair.
Thank you,
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. And Everybody can mute themselves when they're not speaking. That will be helpful. Zohair, please mute. Zohair, mute again. Thank you. Yeah, what I was saying was that those companies from India who are interested to enter into money market may also look up to Lulu because they have the maximum distribution chain here. Lulu may also approach in any case, but will be a good point. PhD Chamber of Commerce, I think, was the one to list HS code wise the kind of entries that one can make, and one of them mentioned the hypermarkets, I believe. So all in all, on good ground to move forward on the back of the SEPA with the zero duty practically that the SEPA introduces. So that will be making many of our products more competitive than they were in the past. Perhaps we can move beyond $100 million of present rate to multiple counts thereafter.
Yes. Next is Mr. Wasim Puriail, Chief Marketing Officer, Oman Textile Mills Company.
So I'll begin. Everybody request that please limit to your 1 minute time. That will be helpful for us to close early. Oman Mill, Textile Mill. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency and colleagues around. So I would like to introduce Oman Textile Mills as the only integrated textile manufacturing mill now, so to speak, probably in the entire GCC. We have our own in-house weaving, dyeing, printing, and finishing and garmenting facility. And we have been here since 1988. This is the 38th year of our operations. So we do import quite a bit of raw materials from India, apart from other countries. So, and we produce probably around 6 million meters in a year, and roughly about 300 to 400,000 garments also. But our focus predominantly has been into the military and the industrial workwear segment. So we cater to more than 45 to 50 defense establishments in the region. Not in just in terms of military clothing, but also accessories and made-ups. Predominantly, the raw materials comes from South Asia, Far East, as well as Europe. And in terms of industrial workwear, we also make highly customized technical fabric-based products to most of the oil and gas sector, the utility sector, and very limited in the fashion segment. One of the areas we are looking forward to once the CEPA is fully enforced is on the technical fabric side, where we believe we have a lot of opportunity to explore. Our experience so far on this front from Indian companies has not been so encouraging. So we had to resort to Europe, US, and even Far East. I hope we'll have a little bit more edge once the CEPA is coming into force. So yeah, being the only surviving textile manufacturing mill in the region, there are a lot of challenges, but I think we probably have a better chance going forward once the CEPA is into force. Thank you.
Thank you, Hasim. My quick query that you did not find very reassuring whatever you tried to source in the technical textiles area. What exactly were the problems? That will be helpful for the people who are listening you out, particularly our apex chambers, etc. They will be able to consider as to what were your negative experiences on that.
Well, basically, it's about compliance to the international standards. I mean, I think when it comes to technical textiles, especially that goes for protective clothing, there are serious challenges where we consider safety comes before health. So all the standards compliance must be to the T, because at the end of the day, if there any fatality, any eventuality happens, then it's a big challenge to overcome. So we find that there is a gap between the cup and the lip. So what offers and what comes needs to be a little more in-depth research, testing, compliance, to the standards that is required must be done before such products are moved into these kind of markets. Oman has been growing in that segment, and even the end users are getting more and more knowledge from what we are trying to do, trying to link the sources from India or China or Europe and to the end user, teaching them, I mean, what kind of compliance is required, what kind of protection levels are required. But I think what we have experienced from Indian sources is that the compliance is a challenge in terms of adherence to international standards.
Great. Thank you very much, Hasim.
Next is Mr. Saikat Mishra, Chief Operating Officer of Landmark Group.
Mishra.
Mr. Hanif from KM Trading.
Hanif, KM Trading.
Mr. Vijay Kumar, Lakhus Trends.
Vijay Kumar, Lakhus Trends. Vijay Kumar, Lakhus Trends.
Mr. Gurnani from Al Takdir Fashions.
Gurnani, Al
Hello.
Takdir.
Yes.
Gurnani, go ahead.
My company is Al Takdir Fashion. We are based in Oman since last 52 years and into textiles and garments business since last 40 years. We have been importing a lot from India as well, from Surat and Ahmedabad. And in fact, we have been dealing with Oman textile mills also for a long time. Oman is relatively a small market as compared to other GCC countries, especially UAE, because there is no re-export from here. But there are many importers as well for the garments and textiles. And the potential is increasing, I can see, because the population has been increasing in Oman. That's it.
Thank you very much, Gurnani. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency.
Yeah. Mr. Sanjay Karwani from Taha International.
Sanjay.
Mr. Mohan Nandwani from Gadir Matra Textile.
Gadir Matra, Mohan.
Mr. Thakur Guljarani, Metro Trading.
Thakur, Metro Trading.
Good afternoon.
Good
I'm sorry.
afternoon, Thakur. Go ahead.
It's not Thakur, it's Sanjay, representing Sanjay Karwani.
Okay, Sanjay, go ahead.
It's his son, actually. I'm representing him on his behalf. So basically, we are. Hi, good evening. Good afternoon, by the way. Hi. So we are basically one of the largest wholesalers of ready-made garments in Oman, and also textile. And my company is Hasan International and Wadishnas Fashion. So we've been in the wholesale market for the past 36 years now. And we have quite large customer base. I'm just here. I'm glad to be here. And honestly, it's really interesting to be in this meeting. So hopefully, I expect some positive response from everyone out here. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Abidin, partner Zurich Trading.
Zurich Trading.
So now we will start, sir, Indian company.
Okay, now we have done with the list of the Omani-based or Oman companies. Now we are going to the India-based companies.
Hi, madam. This is Vijay here from Lakshmi Das Tariyawed. Probably I missed
Okay,
it
Vijay,
out.
go ahead. Vijay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. So I am Vijay Kumar from Lakshmi Das Tariyawed and Company as a marketing manager in Lakshmi Das Tariyawed. So we are into uniform sectors.
Vijay,
Especially,
can you unmute your video? We can't see you. Only we are listening to you.
Yeah.
Good. Go ahead.
Now, yeah. We are mainly into uniform business and corporate businesses. Mainly, we supply to all the Indian schools in Oman. That's what, sir. We do. We have an authorized dealer of Raymond, Toyobo, and everything, sir. And we are a wholesale distributor for this one also, sir. So these are our company profile. And we are into, since we are into, our company is organized from 1905. So we are an old company in the Oman, sir. After Kimji Ramdas, we are the second company, long-lasting company in the Oman, sir.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So repeat the name of your company once again for everybody's benefit.
Yeah, it's Lakshmi Das Tariyawed, Trends Lakus.
No, ठीक से बोलो ना, Lakshmi Das.
Tariyawed. Yeah, Laku Group, sir.
Okay, Laku Group. Fair enough. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now Indian companies will start. Mr. Ashutosh Ravi.
Ashutosh Ravi. Company name unknown. He may be able to tell. No.
Mr. Devbrata Ghosh, Vice President and Sales Director of Barmak India.
Barmak India. Don't worry, you people.
Ms. Kanika Dupar, General Manager, Corporate Affairs and Strategy, Wellspun.
Wellspun. Wellspun.
Okay, sir. It's not there. Mr. Angelo Rajesh, Vice Chairman, Christian Chamber of Commerce.
Rajesh, Christian Chamber. Take the name and come.
Mr. Kailash Tulsi Gajra, Chairman, Mega Store India.
Yeah, I am available. Can I go in
Go
next?
ahead. Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. I'll update about my presentation on mega stores. So I'll share my screen. All right. I hope my full screen is visible now.
Yes, it is visible. Make it full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much. This is a great opportunity for businesses like us in India, where we get to showcase the innovations that we have done in the field of handicraft, especially, and because it comes under textiles and there are like great opportunities between Oman and India. I'd like to present our company profile. So we are megastores.com. We are a marketplace for handmade products. Where artisans and MSMEs of India, so Indian artisans, small businesses, all the cultural organizations, they can directly sell their products on our platform, absolutely without any other middleman on the platform, and directly they can sell it to the customers anywhere in the world, basically. So that is the beauty about this platform, where we have been able to attract even a smaller artisans to various brands who are into authentic handmade products. This is my photo with Shri Anil Mathradas ji when I was in Oman 2 years ago. I presented him this small artifact that is from Shrujan, India, and Shrujan is 75-year-old non-profit organization working in the border areas of Kutch region in Gujarat in India. They're producing beautiful embroidery based textiles that are very export friendly and very high quality. So that I presented to Shri Anil Mathradas ji of Kimji Ramdas. Now, I'd like to just go through a quick story about why such platform is required. So artisans, so what is the problem statement and what is the solution? And towards the end, I'm also sharing the collaboration opportunity between Oman and India. So I like to just highlight the problem statement here. So India has largest, basically, if you talk about the employers, which industry or which section gives largest. So after agriculture, handicraft is the second largest employer. And there are more than 20 crore artisans in India, but their average income per month is very less. And we are losing artisans because they are not doing their craft work, they're not getting the due market, and all of that. And because of that, a lot of artisans, they're not continuing their work and all that. And many organizations which are working to solve this problem, but there is a collaboration which is needed. So on the right side on my screen here, we are providing a solution where we are highlighting four bigger problems: reach, identity, benefit, and trust. Reach, as in customers will be able to find the authentic handmade products, and the artisans will be able to find the customer on the platform. Artisans are getting their due recognition because we don't put our name on the product page. We put artisan or brand name, their logo, their identity on the platform so that people know from where they're buying, and customers will have a knowledge of their craft. They'll also get at fair price because a lot of middlemen are no more in between, because it is directly artisan or the organization selling to the customer, and artisan, they also get a better price. And trust, because Megastores platform only allows authentic handmade products. Authentic as in it has to be handmade, and then only we allow the products. So customers get quality products, and basically artisans, they get the right channels. About the market size, it is huge. Overall, world's handicraft market is more than $800 billion, and India's market share is even less than 3%, basically. And in India, if you talk about like, the e-commerce market size is $150 billion and contributes 2% to India's GDP. There are more than 1 billion internet users in India. And when we talk about export market on the top right here, that in 2018-19, it was $3.5 billion because of COVID. Last 2020 and 2021, they were less. But now after 21, the export market is increasing, $4.35 billion. And US is the largest importer. After that, it is UAE, UK, Germany, France, and like, many other countries are purchasing from India. I'll just skip this customer profile. So we created a marketplace. It is a mobile application, web application. We talk about the artisanal story. We document everything, and basically we showcase about craft, like what exactly is the craft. We showcase their documentation. Like, we interview artisans. For example, this is Kharad art. So we document what is the art about, how are they making these product, and what are the threads used, what all different things that go into the product. So customers, when they are purchasing, they know what exactly they are purchasing, why the price is so high, because it is handmade, how are they purchasing. So we focus on artisanal stories as well. And there are a lot of tools that we have added, like we have added augmented reality, AR, 3D in the mobile application. So it becomes easier for customers to purchase. There is a social Facebook style social marketplace that we have inserted inside our website, where people can actually put their stories, products. So there is more engagement happening on an e-commerce site. This is unlike any other site where people are like, purchasing the product and they are viewing the product. And we have created like very easy to use bots, basically WhatsApp based bots we have created. So artisans, if they're not tech savvy, they don't need to, use our app and all that. They can just simply use our WhatsApp bot to upload the product, to track their order and all that. So that's like, we have created series of like various tools for artisans to like, use the application. So these are our various differentiator. Like, we have more than 450 plus sellers on the platform, 7,000 products which are available on the platform. And like, we have been recognized by various government entities, many awards as a startup we have received. Like, we have, we are part of EPCH people, they presented during our meeting and all that. Handicraft, basically, department, Milap, and everyone. These are like some of our news and PR items. We meet a lot of individuals, experts in the field. And this part I wanted to highlight, where we not only are just a tech platform, we go on the ground and basically teach artisans why to sell online, what are the benefits of it. And we have signed MOUs with 4 different states government in India, where they allow us to go to their areas and like, talk about art and craft and why to sell online, what should be the product pricing, quality and all that. So this was our profile. I'll just quickly in last 1 minute highlight what can we do together. So India and Oman, there is a natural partnership because we have love for handicraft items. We have love for, gifting, gift giving culture is there in both of the country. And, sustainability is valued even in GCC. And because of that, there can be a great opportunity. And market size wise also, there is a decent market size which is available. And especially when you talk about Oman 2040, there also promotion of cultural and creative economy is also given by the government. And that allows like, Indian craft item to be sold in Oman as well. So these are the various items that I see, like handloom textiles, jewelry, accessories, leathers and bags. All of these products can be exported to Oman. Not only that, we are just also highlighting that there are several other items which are there in Oman that can be imported in India as well, because Oman, they have like palm leaf woven craft. They have like, particular jewelry items that'll be probably useful, and, it will be interesting for customers in India as well. So there can be like a really good co-creation possible between India and Oman. And, Megastores is a small company basically that we are at this stage where we can actually contribute. There is one highlight that I'd like to add, that there can be a good exchange and training program between 2 countries, where, Oman artisans, they can come to India and basically we can show that what all different techniques, craft techniques, how are they made, and, what all things are there. And same way, Indian artisans can visit Oman and basically learn about what all things that they do. So like there is a lot of training, documentation, and like, co-creation possible. And lastly, collaboration opportunities, these are the opportunities are there. And my ask to the embassy is that, we can facilitate introduction between the two countries or the companies which are there in Oman. The export has become much more easier now due to SEPA and everything. So, any guidance to, Indian startups who are working into textiles, especially, can be, helped. And basically exhibition and event presence can be done like in Oman. We can sign MOU, between the companies where, we can be able to, collaborate more easily. And there can be some media or visibility can be provided so that customers in Oman can learn about such Indian startups who are working into the textiles and handicraft. So that's the basically ask. In like less than 5 minutes, I just wanted to provide the update about megastores.com. And this is our bit of contributing towards the sustainability. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I would request all the speakers not to limit to 1 minute, please, because we have a very huge list, and company level we need to spend only 1 minute, not more than that.
Mr. Vishal Pechriwal, Parvati Fabrics Limited.
Parvati Fabrics.
Mr. Shashank from Raisins Retail Private Limited.
Shashank, Resin.
Mr. Vikas Sen Rajput, Krona Textile Private Limited.
Vikas Rajput, Krona.
Ayush Chawla from Seema F3.
Chawla, Seema F3.
Mangat Arora, Ace Knits.
Mangat, Ace Knits.
Mr. Karan Talreja.
Karan Talreja.
Mr. Neil Jain, Ambika Fab Design India.
Neil Jain, Ambika.
Vijay Mewawala, Riksha Tex.
Vijay, Riksha Tex.
Sharad Miani, Arch Lifestyle Private Limited.
Okay. We have gone through the list. Now, what I want to say in the end is the following, that it's it's been a very productive session today, focusing on textiles. There are opportunities which Pratik alluded to. So why is he writing? Why is he not coming when I'm calling the name? Prashant, you want to speak?
Yes,
Give
sir.
us opportunity. Pacific Exports. Go ahead. Pacific Exports.
Yes, sir. So we have I am Nishka Agarwal from Pacific Exports. We are a home textile brand. We export. We are an exporter based in Ahmedabad. So we are part of a Omkar Group legacy that was established in 1970, and our focus is continuous innovation in designs, finished products, made-up products, and product development to match the international trends. We have our own manufacturing process that covers yarn, weaving, processing, stitching. It is an end-to-end process. And we have certifications such as Ocotex 100, and we are aligned with a lot of other countries' quality standards such as the US, Europe, and UK. We offer cotton, CVC, polycotton, and polyester fabrics across both value and premium segments. And we produce products such as sheets, duvet sets, curtains, bed linen, and cushion covers. So, sir, we really sincerely look forward to the embassy support in introducing Pacific to international buyers and trade partners looking for reliable Indian manufacturers. We can meet we are price competitive as well.
Thank you very much. Those who want to take the floor now, it's an open sign, but please do write on the text on the side so that I can keep taking your name. Mrinal, just bring up the text so that I keep on going. Now we have text में चलो ना तुम. हाँ बस यहीं पे रहो. So we already have Gajaria का contact. ऊपर चलो थोड़ा सा. Go up. So where are this writing then?
She's messaging that she wants.
No, anybody who is wanting to take the floor now, please do write on the text chat segment of this entire WebEx. hand raise. Okay, Ankita Goyal. Ankita Goyal.
Yes, sir.
1 minute. Go ahead. Continue.
Sir, I just want to represent IDT, Institute of Design and Technology here, who has been providing training to various individuals and professionals in the field of fashion and textiles across Gujarat and across India as well. And we are primarily working from Surat, Gujarat, and we have 8 to 9 centers all across India. And today it is an honor for us to represent IDT and speaking about one of the biggest transformation that is happening globally today, which is the integration of artificial intelligence into the fashion and textile industry. Well, traditionally, fashion and textiles were considered very labor-intensive industries, driven mainly by, I would say, craftsmanship and manual processes. But today, with the advent of artificial intelligence, it is transforming this industry in a complete three-dimensional manner, that is from designing, production, and trading. So in terms of design development, what earlier used to take hours, weeks to months, it is now taking few hours to design the entire development. It generates the concepts very fast in terms of trend forecasting, consumer preferences, plus at the same time in manufacturing and production, smart AI systems are now helping factories reduce operational cost, increase speed, and improve the accuracy significantly. So the biggest impact of artificial intelligence in fashion and textile is very simple. It reduces the cost, it reduces the time, it increases the efficiency, it minimizes the wastage. So at IDT here, we have recognized this transformation very early, and over the past year in India, we have actively supported various industries and professionals in understanding and implementing artificial intelligence solutions and how they can implement it across the fashion, right from the concept development to production to trading to post sales support everywhere. So we are looking on bridging this gap between traditional textile knowledge and future technologies. And we believe that countries like India and Oman have, tremendous opportunities to collaborate with each other, and how our expertise in artificial intelligence can be of help in creating AI-driven solutions across there. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ankita. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, please do raise hands, those who want to take the floor now, while limiting themselves to 1 minute max. Okay, there's none as of now. Just see if you can also open the chat segment in case somebody has anything. No. So with that, we come to the end of this session on textile. Been very enlightening to me. Particularly, I learned that the e-commerce at the global level, that part has been opened up by India. So we did hear Kailash saying that he's sourcing his products directly from the artisans to then market them to the globe, thus removing the unnecessary extra loading on the charges, perhaps adding a bit of profit to the maker and reducing a bit of burden to the buyer and keeping their own commission charges to the minimum. But on top of it, also coming with larger value addition, training, exposure to the artisans to see and learn from the market what it demands, to then accordingly start making those products. And of course, I'm also presuming, without he having said, that they also ensure that the quality of products that they market through their platform is ensured. So in the name of handicraft and the man behind the production, etc., is not used as a sentimental argument to have substandard products. Is something which you must be also ensuring. So all in all, this part also the training, the AI utilization, technical textile, the challenges of the exporters promising more than they deliver in the end, thus cutting a sorry state. All in all, I must say it's educating for everyone who is into connecting with Oman. And if we were to put our mind to it, there are opportunities, including in creating their manufacturing base in Oman, for not only Oman and the GCC, but also back perhaps for India also, because they do have a lot of energy, land, good roads, infrastructure. So maybe that's also helpful. Textile, as I know, is absolutely a very industry which requires a lot of inputs, and many of them may also be available also. So all in all, the SEPA will perhaps fuel your imagination to connect in much stronger terms, going beyond the $100 million worth of whatever we do or trading in that element to much larger number. And with that, let me come to the end of it. Thank you very much. All your presentations. Yeah, even as you unmute yourself, video, we will take a picture for our memory. Mrinal, let's see if as they to take some pictures. But parallelly, let me request that those who have not shared their PowerPoint presentation or Lucid notes, please do so, because we do add to the entire information portal through which you got to know about this event. And we also RAG means that retrieval augmented generation, to have a better ingestion of whatever inputs have come as part of the conversation. The AI transcription is also put. If one sees without the benefit of AI/RAG, it may become very overwhelming kind of input. But when you use that, you can comprehend in a much better manner, as I was just trying to do a little bit earlier to find out which are the textile companies in Oman. Suddenly it gave the name of one company, which is of course in some kind of zone of darkness for some reason, but that's the only company, as Pratik also mentioned. So all in all, we get to know much better than we could in the absence of AI. But with that power also added to our portal, which is also cross-linked to the information bulletin that had been circulating to all of you, you will be able to better digest and perhaps make direct B2B kind of connections. There are many who have not unmuted their video. Please see if you can. Arun, Praveen, Darshak, Krishna, Vijay Kumar, Shashank. Yeah, some are responding to what I'm saying. Just a picture time. That's all. Smile. Thank you very much. Really appreciate. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Good day. Good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Fiber textile, it can grow from Tirunelveli, and Tirunelveli can leverage.
चलो बंद कर दो ना